Yeah, but who else did you have on your team? Can you name anybody on that team? Because I can't. Yeah, I can't name anybody from that team. Okay, okay, but okay, name them. Okay, I remember Zerbiak. Can you name anybody else? I might know their names. I might not know much about them, but I might know their names. I definitely. Okay, okay, maybe. I've heard of him, but have no idea. I didn't even know what team he played for or anything. I do know Zubiak for sure. And tell me why we're gonna pitch way better with Painter than we are fucking Satchel Paige. How does that work? And I already even know. I don't even need to. Yeah, but he's got four pitches. Like, figure it out, dude. Screwball. Which a screwball is great if you got a changeup. And his changeup's so fucking fast too. I mean, sorry, slider. Like, whereas that, it's basically like a really slow cutter and changeup with a fast fastball, basically. So you're gonna know it's one of the like. Wow, good for you. This guy's slow as hell, so good luck with that. Good luck with that doing you anything. Let me wait, act like I'm throwing an off speed. Here you go. You betcha. Yeah. Interesting. I've seen a few of those. I've seen those, but they're so rare. But they were never. Yeah, yeah, but they were. There was never any of those last year. I've seen so many this year online. Like, not me personally. I've seen a couple, but yeah, this guy's way better than Satchel. Wow, that almost looked like a fucking off speed. That might be a problem. It almost looks so off speed. Like, that might be the issue. Never mind. Just never mind. Just never mind. He didn't. Apparently, I think every fucking pitcher has Roger Clemens stats now, so I'm super scared to hit it like good and not perfect. So I got to get over that real quick. I'm not. I had already hit R1 before he threw it. Did I? Wow. All right, you better make it count. You did. You definitely did. I'm to third for sure. No, I know. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, but you still did. But you still did your job. Is what I was saying. You don't always have to hit it perfect to do your job. That was so well hit. Like, did you hear the sound on that for being just late? Did you hear that? Cause like I've never heard that on a. All right, I gotta stay focused on the batting. My bad. Yeah, good touch. If it wasn't, if it was, yeah, it's all right. All I know is I gotta stop talking to you. I just gotta remind you to focus on hitting. Cause if you just did that, the 3 at bats, you would have got 1 hit for sure. I was distracting you the other 2, so that's on me. Do you want Randy, by the way? You're just fairly fucking accurate with him. I was gonna throw in Crochet, but you're way more accurate with this guy than you are most. Or maybe you just suck right now. I don't know. That would honestly make me feel better if you just were sucking at pitching right now. Because that would mean no pitcher is good enough. Great. Double play his ass. You got to change up now. Yep. Might as well just throw the change. I'm the one on defense. Might as well throw that change up while you're drinking the beer. Because clearly that lets you not think about it enough. You might even be just thinking about it too much. That can happen a lot of the times. No. Throw the fastball outside middle. Perfect. Now change up under that. Perfect. Beautiful, sir. Now you do what you want. Perfect. He wanted to swing at that like a motherfucker. Slider. It's alright. He won't hit this either. Slider. You got it. I don't give a shit. If he hits a home run, it's on me. I'll make up for it. No. Put it inside the zone. That way, even if you... No, inside... Sorry. I meant that... No. I know. I was... Bro, before you yelled at me... Literally right before you yelled at me, I was about to say... I meant... It's okay, that was my fault. I meant... I said the wrong words. Like... Just relax. Just relax. Also, I do need to ask, I'm not, how do you, if I say inside the zone, that could mean in the zone, or how do you say, like, yeah, but how do you say inside? I know, but how do I say inside? Well, like, what do I say to be inside, actually inside of the zone? I know, but outside of the zone, what word do I need to use inside? Or should I say too far inside every time I say it? Right. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. I agree that if I say inside, it should be in the zone. I'm just asking. I literally have always sucked at that. I don't know what word works for inside. Like two, like. Right, but no. I know that, but if I want it inside the, like, if I wanted a ball, what do I say? Okay, so I say middle in, but I say ball, right? Like, would that work? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, because I've always, like, I say inside, and then sometimes I mean one thing, sometimes Okay, I got it. You're right. Well, that's not the issue. Well, that's not the issue. We both know that I know how to explain that. It was the I you just need to you said say too far. Dude, how did I not touch any of those? Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. But just use the same terminology to say too far and it'll work. Okay. That's fair. No, but I'm with you. I've always said inside and never thought twice. I'm gonna stop talking though. You just focus. Attaboy. Great hit. Even if he got to that, I don't give a shit. It's still a good hit. Especially 0-2. It's a great hit. If I make a stupid swing here, it's because I'm looking for that fastball that drops a little bit. Yeah. Jason Varitek standing up. Totally. I literally thought that was the fastball. The fastball drops that much. Thanks. I do feel like we don't do enough of that, but yeah. But I also feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like we don't like you just hit that and you weren't necessarily expecting it to be in the zone. You still hit it. Like I don't think we give ourselves enough credit being able to hit it. That was unlucky, but it's a run. But again, if you look at the timing of PCI, it's really not that bad if it's the slider. Like where whereas I feel like but you would agree sometimes we're too aggressive, sometimes we're way too not aggressive. Like sometimes we watch too much. This has been one of the cases all day. We've been a little too aggressive, I think. And which it doesn't mean we need to watch everything. It just means watch a couple more that we aren't sure about. That's all that means. We don't have to take it to the extreme. And then still hit it. Yeah. Which is what I said originally. I go, I don't think we're giving ourselves enough credit. Like thinking we can't hit anything with two strikes. Like that's just calling ourselves butt basically. Like and to be honest, we've hit all counts today other than the Roger Clemens game. We've hit it in any count. I really and I do too. I think it was just that Roger Clemens game that messed with our like moxie a little bit because yeah because yeah but now we're clearly getting back into it and it's like Andrew Painter is fucking them up. You know what I mean? Like we know how good we are. It's just we let very little things bother. Yeah. Oh my god, I even that was me being too aggressive right there. I was like, surely he's gonna roll over the top of this, and I throw it right down the middle. Like, that's the only good hit I've seen them hit. And that was basically a fucking change up where you and I would have hit for a home run without even hitting it well. Like, that's how close we would have been to hitting a home run. Yeah, but these guys aren't good enough to wait. These guys aren't good enough to wait. They know they can't hit the fastball otherwise. Oh my god, that would have been disgusting. They immediately would have quit the game if I hit that. After he just knew he shouldn't have swung at those. That's not a strike? First of all, wait, whoa, hold on. That's not a strike? What? What? But here's the deal. We've won every single game since that one Clemens game. Oh no, we lost one after that. Right after that. Yes, because of the one right after it, because we were so flabbergasted. Yeah, because we were so flat. I think we were so flabbergasted we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Which is fine. That's where the arguments start. I'm just saying, you gotta realize when you're upset and you say shit like that and you actually mean it. No, I know there it was. I know. I'm just saying, you gotta realize I'm sensitive, and when you say that and you actually mean it, I know. You're right. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, and it's not even that you need to know what I feel like or whatever. It's just when you say that. No, I know, but no, but what I mean is, like, when you get pissy, you stopped yourself and you like muted yourself or whatever you were talking about while you're muting yourself. Like, it's when you say shit that if you had muted yourself, not that it's your fault that it. No, I know. Yes. Yes. Which is what I'm saying. I've had to do a lot of work to just like breathe and let it go. Like, I have an ego, you know me, but sometimes when you say stuff, like, I normally don't let it go. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Good. 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 That's probably the best because I probably said some comments right after that weren't the best. Right. The only problem I have is like, I don't feel like any one of us means it. Go. Go! Go! Get! Yeah, right. Nope, we're facing Roger Clemens. But yeah, no, I think we both just, yeah, we get competitive, and I don't mind that at all. It's just that. No, it's not even that. It's not even that that's my thing. It should mean something. It's just that we shouldn't bitch at each other because of the game. We should be like, I know, but like, yeah, but you wouldn't play. I wouldn't play with you otherwise, and you wouldn't play with me otherwise if we were actually that butt. Like, obviously, are we gonna be perfect? No. Yeah, and normally yes, yes, and no, and normally yes, where we just laugh it off. It's just both you and I have picked at the worst possible times to decide to say something like that, and one of us is still upset about the last game, and then I don't know. I feel like they are very non. Okay, it's probably a good choice. Not that, I mean, it's funny that we said when Painter gives up a run, we'll let him go. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're preemptively doing it. I like it. But we can't say Painter's butt either. Like, he was pretty good. Are these guys just fastball guys? Or they still can't hit that. Yeah, then I don't understand. We just have to throw it in the zone. But we are gonna get hit for a home run at some point if that's how they swing. 100%. I'm just letting you know right now. Don't get upset when they hit a 2-run dinger. Not on you, not on me, whatever. I'm just saying. Don't get upset when they do. They are literally. I only want a fastball in the zone. No, I'm not saying it's gonna bother me. I'm just saying they're those guys. They're like, if it's out of the zone, I'm not gonna swing at it until I have to. But if you throw a fastball in the zone, they'll hit it. Which, if you think about it, would beat 80%. Well, they won't hit that. I'm just saying that would tell me 80% of the people we'd play wouldn't get beat with that strategy. Like, if you throw it out of the zone, I'm not swinging. But if you throw it in the zone, so you want me to put? Okay, so you want me to put second in the lineup, or do you want? No. You don't want Soler. Okay, so you want? So I'll switch. Okay, so I'll switch him and Soler, and then, yeah, because that's fine. I know you're a field guy, so that's fine. Good eye. I think if we see this guy earlier, we're gonna score 10 runs right now. That's down. Nope. I don't know why they're so. Why is their fucking outfielders so close to the fucking? That seemed a little weird, but yeah, they were in a shift, but they were also, look where he is now, depth-wise, left fielder. Okay, great pitch. Now and you don't know why I feel inside crazy. Did he bait? Are you shitting me? Dude, every time I'm singing along to a song, I just hit good hits. I don't know. So stupid. It's like me playing golf. Me and my dad are the only people I've ever met that can, like, talk to you in the middle of our golf swing. I know you are. I don't hate this guy either. He hasn't sucked at all. I was about to say it's got to be that because, yeah. Now, has he been cranking him? No. But he hasn't been fucking, what's his face, like Kyle Higashioka or whatever. Like even though Veritek. Okay, but tell me Veritek, even though I know Higashioka technically has more power, stats-wise, tell me Veritek hasn't hit better average-wise with him than Higashioka at catcher, yeah. So to me, that's worth it. Like, oh my god, Higashioka would hit bombs. Bombs. Oh, I thought it was higher than that. Maybe that's why he sucks. No, for some reason I still thought it was higher than that. I don't know why, but yeah, maybe that's why he's so butt. Like, that may be why you gotta hit perfect with him. But then at that point, it's like, I might as well yeah, but it's like at that point, I might as well hit a perfect power with the 80 power Veritek, right? Like, if I'm gonna hit like if I have to hit a perfect, might as well hit it with Veritek. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna give me 100. And that was on a shift, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And to be honest, the only other person he could beat other than that was Evan Carter in center field. It was just the best hit possible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the only other guy to get beat, but it was still a double. Like, and if that's what we're protecting, my God, rather have a better batter. Or maybe I'll just take my guys all off shifts, and then we should be fine. Oh, I thought I waited on that. No, I don't even know if I... Oh, are you saying I need to do it? Are you saying... Well, I mean, I can turn... Yeah, I can turn auto defensive shift off for sure. There's definitely a thing. But the question is, are there some people like... For us, I think it works great because we're constantly getting good. I think that's 100% accurately how I'd put it. Yeah, like what? Like no, 100% not. Like no, I don't think you are. No, honestly, I honestly I think it's 1 to 20. The amount of times I've seen a ball go down the third baseline and they happen to be in a shift that way is like got to be 2 out of 20 of the times that have been in a shift. I would almost say it's more than what you said. You're good. See it early, crush it. Good eye. Now I know you're ready. You got it. Wow. That forkball is disgusting, but that's the. Get down. Fuck! Yeah, but see, so imagine he's got a shift, then it's down. That's how a lot of people hit that shit. Yeah. So remind me as soon as this game is done to go to my settings, take auto defensive shift off. I bet you we let a lot up. Ugh. Yeah, let up a lot less bullshit hit. Well, we'll still give up bullshit hits. Well, I started talking fine eventually after the first sentence. My God. My God, you can't throw it in the zone? It's just the white box. Just throw it in there. God, how many splitters do we need to throw for you to hit it still right at one of my guys? My God. He still hit it right at the third baseman, pretty much. That's lucky as hell. Early as fuck. Bet you if we were in a shift... Just kidding. Just joking. It's nuts. But I feel like if we could just pitch perfect like everybody else that's good does, we could use anybody. Like, tell me if you could pitch perfect pitches every time, Satchel wouldn't be perfect to go with Randy. Sure. But, yeah, but I feel like everybody gets away with shit that we don't get away with. If I miss it like 2 inches, not on the black, like... By the way, that's the first strike you've gotten that was borderline. You've been fucked every other time. You've been I've also been fucked if it's on the very corner. This is a great pitch. But you also saw, like, earlier in the game, I hit 2 fastballs that were on, like, the tee of the corner. And it said, nope. Just gonna be the clearest ball you've ever seen. Oh yeah, I'm ready for you to give me a double play when it's needed. You can wait 10 games to give me a double play. I'm still gonna be ready for it because I expect it from you. Alright, here we go. I got you, bud. Gonna get us back in the groove. It's okay. My rhythm's there. See, but like, I know when you look at this, you're gonna say it's a butt hit, but to me, the feel of it is better. Like, like, yeah, but that's okay. But I knew what was coming after that. I, I don't know how to explain it. I swung at the slurve, and that's how I got my timing. Like I was only regular early on the slurve that was way too far inside. Like sometimes for me it's all about rhythm. I I could play on fucking Hall of Famer legend if I just get my rhythm right. I know what's coming a lot of the time, but the part that pisses me off is I know what's coming and I still miss it. That's the part that pisses me off. That's why I pitch fairly well. Is I know what I'd be looking for, and I throw the opposite. All right, great. Then you're not ready for this. Congratulations. Thanks for the second strike on your foul off. Oh, you didn't even foul it off. Great. Now I definitely got your ass. Dude, it's like playing checkers. It's not even chess with you guys. Some guys it's chess. Most ever 90% of people it's checkers. Like you're out. If I thought you had a chance of hitting that on the right timing, would have never thrown it anywhere near that. What? Checkers is easier than chess. Yeah, so most people. No, I'm saying there's no. You're right, but here's what I mean. You ready? I mean, there's nobody even worth me playing chess with because they're in a checkers lobby. Like, yes, yes, no. Okay, sorry. I meant. You're right. I meant 90% of people can't play chess, so I have to play checkers. No, I meant the opposite. Sorry. Okay. Well, well, thanks for letting me know. That was a butt. That was just a terrible execution of a pitch. But you know what I mean? Like I expect you or I or both to give up one of those. Like you're gonna replay that, really? But you know what I mean? Like like but like that's my mistake, and he still hits it early. Like I know, I know. I'm just saying. Do you agree with me? Like if oh, I'm replaying it out of the ass. Oh, but it's like my timing to throw it too far inside or too far outside because someone's looking for something is only when they're good enough to play chess. When you're gonna swing at everything, that's what I'm talking about playing checkers. And 90% of people, I get in the habit of trying to play chess with, and really I don't. Okay, which is why you told me. Which is why you told me I said it backwards. Okay, got it. Oh, I didn't know he hit that. Okay, but okay. So how did? Can you tell me how I said it? Because I don't. I must not have been remembering. You can hit. No, no, you need to hit first. You need to hit first. Here, hold on. Focus on this hit and then tell me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take your time, refocus, then you can tell me. And even if you don't remember, that's fine. Of course you get me right when I sit back down, you fucker. You're a lucky guy, you really are. Wow. Gets me right when I sit back down. Not even fucking... My bad. Okay, so you're saying I said the literal opposite of what I was trying to say? Okay, got it. That's all I need to know. You can go back to pitching now. It doesn't matter if I trust you, if that's what... Nope, he's out. He's out, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we can keep the ball in the air, you know, I don't feel like the speed matters. It's only the blooper hits. And even then, are we going to get there anyway? No. So it's like, what? Maybe last year, speed, I guess, mattered. It's only going to matter, like, on the bloopiest of, like, high hits, you know what I mean? That are on the very edge, that are high as hell. Yeah, but he hits it high as hell. And, like, where, yeah, sure, a 90 speed could get there. But, sure, my 60 is not. But the way I look at it is the only thing we're giving up is singles. Still. Like, is no one getting to that? No. Like, but what I mean, the only thing I was concerned about is the gappers. But now that I think about it, the gappers that are going to be enough to split the gap really are still only going to be doubles. Most likely. Or they're not going to be any more just because the guy has less speed. I guess is what I'm saying. If they're going to be a triple, it's going to be a triple because of how it was hit. Like, it's not going to be because my guy's 50 speed versus 90 that it's a triple versus a double. If I throw it well from the outfield, it shouldn't matter. Like, yeah. A 50 speed could have got that. 100%. I'm with you. But you know what I'm saying? The one thing I was worried about was the gappers, but now that I am thinking about it, I'll let you hit. Dude, fuck these outside fastballs that people keep throwing, dude. I'm gonna have to get good at those. Nice hit. Are you shitting me? I don't give a shit if it's a ball or not. Oh my god. Yeah, but that was an even better hit than the guy with the slider was acting like. Like, if the guy with the slider actually had the PCI where you did, it would have been a for sure home run. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was pissed. Like, you hit that, sure. But, god damn it! How can I not hit anything on the outer half as long as it's not in the edge? My god, I can't hit it. I don't know what, like, if it's that, I could hit it better than the pitch I just got. I don't understand. I don't understand. Apparently neither one of us can hit it. No! They haven't thrown it inside maybe more than one time. But we still can't hit it. But but the thing is, the only like if I were to go up like say I go up like stiffness in the stick rings or whatever, it's just gonna be even harder for everything else. So it's like yeah, but I don't want to do that and like I'm sure I could I think the difference with this one is I think it takes me a day or two to work it in and then it's the real stiffness that you really need it, right? So like this one obviously felt stiffer when it when I first put it on. I think I need the next one, but I don't want to have I don't want to play with you and you be mad at me for missing shit when I need to just work it in. Yeah. Well, no, well, that's not a thing. It's just oh, you're right. I guess, but that seems like a lot. No, but what I was saying was it's not very easy to put them on and take them off, but you can. But no, but what I was thinking was since I've already been practicing putting two thumbs every time I'm in the outfield or infield, like I would hope that I can, after a few hours, get it bent enough to do it. It's just, hmm. Yeah, because I'm still just getting used to using two fingers. That's true. But I don't know how I used. Oh, you know what it was before? It was having the things on top of the stick. I had those, but I had the things on top of the stick. I was about to say, if you hit that for a home run, good for you. I waited, took all the statistics in the world, fucking put it exactly where I thought. There was no way. And if you hit that for a solo home run, congratulations. Alright, I get it. No, I'm really the last four innings definitely not. Pitching sure, defense sure, batting not so much. Not so much at all. I do think we didn't stick to our and it was mostly my fault. I'm just saying I don't think we stuck to our focus on at bats and talk about other shit outside of that. Again, not saying that's anybody or whatever. I'm just saying I do think that has helped. But pitching, it really seems it statistically it hasn't made any difference for us to talk about literally whatever. It almost keeps us more relaxed. I don't I don't know, dude. It was so long ago when I had that like yeah, but who started at what? Yeah, but who started at what? Okay, tell me the other one. Yeah, so you tell me what the ROI is there. Are you saying Crochet is not a diamond at the moment? I thought Crochet was the Live Series 87. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, then interesting. Um yeah, but you got to think that's two different things. Great, that's two different things. You were 100% right. If he gives up 2 runs in 6 innings, there goes that fucking whole stat process. Yimmy has a much better chance to pitch 4 games until he's a reliever. So he's got a much better chance of being in 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 inning, or even. How many games does Yimmy's team have? How many games do the Blue Jays have left before it? Which 100% tells me they're going to use him 2 out of the next 3 games. Yeah, but the question is there are well yeah, but are there well yeah we should check it. I know. What? Or they did, and that's especially if he lost. Wait, but how many innings? Yeah, then that's not enough. What are his stats overall? If you could tell me that. Still 0 ERA? Yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta go with. Oh my god. 0 ERA. Zero. No, no, no. I don't want to hear anything else. 0 ERA. He's gonna go from fucking 83 to at least a diamond. I mean, my god. A 0 ERA? 11 innings for a reliever is like fucking a quarter of a season at least. Okay, but how many games have been played? 25? Okay, so 2/8, which is what? One. It's still better than he. Regardless, if you have that, he could play mediocre for the rest of the season and still have one of the best ERAs for a reliever that you're gonna get. Is my point. Like, what I really mean is, they're gonna, unless he just gives up 4 runs in 1 inning until the update. Most relievers don't just, unless you're a closer, Closers different. Closers, they're either gonna give up fucking one or two, or they're gonna give up fucking nothing for 8 straight games. But he's a reliever. That's a different story. Sometimes those guys get left in for 3 innings. Sometimes they get left in for 3 batters. Like, it just depends. Yeah, I'm ordering these, but no, I'm gonna invite you as soon as I'm done. Yo, mama. Yo, mama. April 26th. I feel like I needed to buy something else, though. I feel like that wasn't... Oh, okay. I did need to buy something else. Okay. Just a second. Just a second here, bud. Alright, inviting you now. Multiplayer. Won 2 games in a row. Hold on, it kicked me out. Hold on. Think what? I mean, don't get mad at me, but literally, if you ask me versus Crochet or fucking Yimmy, I, well, I'm just saying, you're, yeah, but you've rarely asked me for my opinion. And I felt confident enough to give you my opinion, and based off what you just told me, I, I have no choice but to, and you know I'm not a betting guy either, so it's not like I'm, but, but my God, what is he in 83 right now? Okay, but here's what I'm trying to tell you. If he stays at 0 ERA, which I get is still a bet, but you're right, he still goes up 1,500, at least 1,000, right? Each card, even if he goes to an 84, right? But yeah, but 85 is still diamond, right? If if he's not an 80, I was thinking he'd be an 86. Like if he stays at 0 ERA, dude, if he stays at 0 ERA, and people know what they're doing, and that whoever's in charge of that, guarantee for what? Okay, I'm not. No. I'm not gonna say anything until you look up while we're waiting. Just go ahead and tell me Crochet's stats. Tell me. Okay. one strikeout per inning and about pretty much points, probably 0.65 runs per game, probably. That's pretty fucking good. But you said, can you look at what their next, how many games they have, if you have a chance between when the update is, if you don't mind? Right. So I'm like, like if I'm you, and that's what I'm, you know, that's what I'm focusing on, right? Is, um, right. Which, but everybody else is gonna know too. So there's that. But and what is his overall right now? Okay. Then then in my opinion, if you're gonna choose anything other than Yimmy, and by the way, Crochet has no effect on Yimmy, so think about that too. But he has no, so he has no. Yeah, Corbin Carroll could eat a dick. If they suck his dick, they suck his dick. But he still doesn't affect any of the pitchers. But my thing is, you want to get on pitchers if you can, and you can only do that at the beginning of the season. You can't. It's almost like trying to do the stock market if you do it in the middle of the season. You know what I mean? You can't. Like, no one knows if they're going to shit the bed a game, like, not shit the bed. There's nice hit. Wow. And you're saying I can hit the fastball regardless? Okay. Gotta be a changeup now. I still thought I slowed down for it. Okay. But yeah, so the way I look at it, even everybody that has Crochet, right? What? Excuse me? Inside the zone. Sorry. Too far inside the zone. Okay. Yeah, okay. What are you guys, another people that just can't hit the fastball or what? Yeah. Okay. Wow. We're gonna. Yeah, I was saying pitchers are stock market guessing what they're gonna do unless it's the beginning of the season. Yes, yes, and in my opinion, people rely, like, especially in this game, market wise, there more people are buying Corbin than they're buying pitchers, 100%. Which is why, no, just don't buy a bat. Just don't buy a batter the first decision of the season anyway. What I'm saying is they are two separate pitchers, So it's not like they're both starting pitchers and they have an effect on each other, so that's good. But you over 80% of the people that are thinking Crochet is gonna do whatever he's gonna do, if you just watch him and you, as soon as the game is done, you go do your thing, you're gonna beat 80, at least 80%. I'm being generous to the other people. Like, I know, I'm just saying you better fucking, if you're gonna buy it, you better. I think you're underestimating. Okay, well then, here, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna watch by the first. Since you're asking my opinion, right? You already have a few Yimmies, or did you sell them all? My God, what a hit! They really are. Look at this. I get the other one, but my God, and I still don't get the other one, honestly. Yeah. Now, question is, do you think both of us can beat that one guy? Because I think I can now, knowing that. But I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna focus on the game. It. You tell me what day it is. I will make sure. Okay, what time does it start? What time does the game start? Okay, we'll look it up after you bat. And I will set my schedule to fucking watch. Because all I need to watch is the first inning, maybe the second at max, and then I'll tell you right away, one way or the other. That way you'll have everything ahead of everybody else. Good foul. All we gotta do is get this guy out of here. That's our main goal. They just have the best fielders of all time, so it's like. But yeah, you look up the time. I'm gonna. And who does he play for? Who does he play for? And who are they playing? Okay, so that right away would tell you, but baseball you never know. Yeah, give me, so it's at noon basically, right? Is what you're saying? Nice hit! Yes, sir! I thought I did. I swear. Did I? Hold on. Did I replace somebody that I thought you were talking about for? I I can't move or what? Can I not move? My Can I even see who I've got up there? What? What? What are? I can't even see. All right. I'm gonna look at who I got second, and I must have. Yeah, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. The Red Sox always have a huge bullpen. The last time they had a shitty bullpen was 2003. But I'm saying I know pitchers better than anybody you're ever gonna meet. The fact that you told me it's at noon, I'm gonna make sure I tell my parents, because you know I'm gonna be watching Lakin tomorrow, right? Like it's just, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna make sure that I tell them I have to watch that game, or at least have it on, and I'm gonna watch him specifically, just him. If I will call your ass till you fucking wake your ass up. Okay. Okay. Then I will call your ass. If you don't answer the first two times, I'm gonna assume you're still in your appointment, and then you can call me right after. That's fine. Um, but I think you asked me for a reason because they're pitchers and they're not batters, and I think I'll be able to tell. Like, basically, what I'm saying is, say he only pitches 4 innings. After the first two, I can guarantee you I know more than the people that are gonna try to go buy him, right? So I'm gonna give you a 2 inning advantage at the least. If yeah, so I'll call you once, and or I'll call you twice. You don't answer. Like if I call you, it's just to tell you, I think this, but here's the maybe part of it or whatever. But if I text you yes or no, I would say go ahead and do whatever that is, even if you don't get to listen to my thing. Because I think you're right. The timing, as long, like I know I'm gonna get it right. It's just the timing of it. I've never seen a ball not be able to get caught by a player so far. You know what? No, we're not doing this. They're they're way too good. Okay, sorry, I'm too butt. I'm focused on trying to. I'm really focused on. You know how bad my memory's been. I'm trying to focus on remembering what I told you so that I remember. I'm gonna put it in my phone, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just I feel like this is there's very few things I feel like I get to help my friends or family at, and yes, but everybody else won't know by the first or second inning. I'm pretty sure I'll know by the first. I'm being very generous to myself, or the opposite. I'm really doubting myself, saying it's going to take me till the second. It might take me after the first two batters. I might know. Okay, but what does he go to if he's 85? Probably only 3,000. So, but what's more likely to happen that I think that's even worse is he gets to the fourth inning, everybody's already bought him, and then he gives up two, three, four. You never know. It's baseball. They can give up 4 runs before and then at that point, yeah, the manager's going to take him out. But in the fourth inning, manager's not going to take you out if you give up three. Depending on how you give up the three. If you do like a base hit and a walk, or a walk and a base hit and then a home run, they're still not going to take you out. Corbin's getting old. No, I know what you meant. I'm saying Corbin's probably 32 or more age. He was really good 3 years. He was damn near close to Cy Young candidate a couple years ago. And he still might be. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just. What's really funny is I probably haven't even ever seen Yimmy pitch ever. To be honest, I've seen Crochet pitch all of his entire starting innings for the past 2 years, probably 12 times. Which is why I was saying there's no way some fucking 9-year-old. Yeah, okay, then. No, okay, I get it. Okay, okay, so then what you're really saying is I need to get on YouTube TV and watch the Red Sox games with him in it to tell you for sure. No, because to be honest, bro, I can because to me it's worth it. because you're gonna get so much VC if we're right, and I feel like I'm at least trying to help. Like, and if I can get enough information from here. Well, first of all, let's just before we even get into that conversation, let me just see if I have any Red Sox games with him pitching, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, but do you have, okay, I guess the next question would be, do you got enough to buy 50 of them? I mean, because unless you have enough to buy 50 of them, it still doesn't affect Yimmy's value and price. Like, you can buy 200 crochets, then yeah, it's worth it for sure. If it's but yeah, because I feel like it. Right. So yeah. So what I'm saying is, right. Here's what I'm saying. Crochet. A starting pitcher is more likely to be a sure thing if they're very consistent throughout the first part of the. So this was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I've only got 2 games, and I need to see. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I have 2 games saved on. Yeah, but wins and losses doesn't necessarily mean anything to me pitching wise. The ERA is a much better tell. Okay, so Walker's the pitcher in that game that I have. The only game I have on YouTube TV, I might have it on ESPN, but it's a fucking long shot. And that's not crochet because he's not. That's fucking a right-hander, so I would imagine not. Yeah. Okay. No, that was the 2 weeks ago. Okay. So you're saying Seattle versus Boston tomorrow is that's not even available in my area. So I'm gonna have to find, regardless of whether I can find the past games, I'm gonna have to find something to watch. But does it have the past ones on it? Yeah, I can find an app that's gonna have the live. I would think. Well, that someone should have said another man. There's yet to be an app that, unless it's golf. Free trial of MLB TV. Like that's so fucking dumb. Oh, but I can go back and watch this one. Really? You know what? Let me fucking do this on accident. Let me just. Whoops. It lets me that it does. Let me put something in. I'm not even looking at my thing, dude. You can't. So I can't. Tell me how this works. I can watch if I buy MLB TV, right? I can watch every team but the Houston Astros and Texas Rangers. How does that make sense, bro? What if that's the only team I want to fucking. What? Like, I was about to do it if it didn't say that shit, and then it goes, nah, dude. Like, you can't even. You can't even watch the Rangers, by the way. Like, holy buckets. Boston Red Sox. We're gonna use them, obviously. Oh, it's live right now? Oh, no. What day is it today? The 23rd? Yeah, thanks for that. That's awesome. Dude, I'm trying to find an app that I know is gonna have fucking every game. Apparently, besides the Rangers game of the Houston. That's so. What the fuck? What are we doing, dude? I like. What? Dude, I don't understand. How are you literally gonna ask me to buy? Uh, I'm just perplexed. I don't. Okay. Gonna ask me to buy the whole MLB thing, right? $150 a year. Can't even watch the two teams in my state. What are we talking about? I gotta go buy a separate app just for them? Like, what? What? My goodness. Alright, let me try this last app and then we'll. You would think ESPN Plus would have fucking goddamn everything. Nope. Apparently it has every coverage of every golf tournament, but my god. When it comes to baseball, football, basketball, everything you'd think ESPN would be good for, my god. Your butt. According to them. Wow, there's no way I skipped past your name that quickly. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I was trying to find out for you. That's fine. I'm saying if I can find a thing that plays the game like on time and whatnot, then I could tell you for sure based off the first or second inning. But apparently, Sunday at 5 p.m. is the one time fucking Dude, how do you guys claim to be ESPN when you got, and you know when their next one is? Fucking the next month. What? Did you guys lose your balls or what? Okay, one game, two games. So, two games on Sunday, right? Get guess when the next game is on ESPN on the app. April or fucking whatever the 5 is 4th. So April, May. So May 4th is their next fucking. My God. Never using ESPN again for anything. Somebody asked me to play fantasy football on ESPN. I'm fucking out. Fucking out. This is why I just play video games, because my God, I gotta have 87 streaming services to do anything. That's gotta be. It happens so smoothly, so easily that I go, there's no fucking way that COVID wasn't a fucking just setup for all these fucking things that wanted to be online, things that were tired of being in, just so many things have been absolutely set up business-wise by COVID. New businesses, old businesses, and ask me how many times me or any of my family got fucking sick. 0. And they had a vaccine, so I expected them to get sick. They still didn't get sick. No one got sick. I didn't even have a vaccine. I didn't get sick. Neither did they. They had the vaccine. Alright, Ozzy Albies. There. But I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss me. I can tell you bitch this. I can tell you miss me, duck. By the way you kiss me, duck. Just kidding, that's gay as fuck. Duck doesn't even want to talk to me right now, 'cause they got Ellie and Santander. They got Pico Armstrong. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, you can't hear me now. How about now? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I'm guessing you can't even hear me. You can't even hear. You can't even hear me. I like the way you... Hello? 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 Hello, hello, hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello? 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 Oh my god. Hello? 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 Oh my god. Can you hear me?